Man, oh man, before we get started on this video, I would appreciate if you guys left a like, hit that sub button. I want to hit 500 subscribers before the end of the year, and it's free, okay? But look, let's move on to the video. I just want to say that this fight, Kamaru Usman, Joaquin Buckley, shouldn't really be close, and I'm here to tell you the reasons why. And I want to start off by saying feeling, okay? Do you get that feeling sometimes when you know two fighters are meant to meet either in their next fight or their fight after that? Do you get that feeling? And you know who I get that feeling about? Joaquin Buckley versus Ian Garry. Like, I just have that feeling that they're meant to clash, dude. And I just don't believe Kamaru Usman will get in the middle of that and ruin that. I just don't believe it. I don't see it happening. Guys, Joaquin Buckley turned 31 years old a month ago. This man he's in his prime, boys. In his peak prime. Well, I wouldn't call it peak. It might not be his peak right now, but he's in his prime years right now. He's in a 6-fight win streak since he changed weight divisions from middleweight to welterweight. He's 6-0 as a welterweight, obviously, 6-fight win streak. And he has fought 9 middleweights, okay? He has fought 9 middleweights, and I don't think strength is going to be an issue against Usman. He won't get bullied around the octagon like a certain someone, Edwards, right? He won't get bullied around. And he just has all the momentum in the world. He really, really does. This is his fight to lose, literally. I don't think this should be close, man. I don't think this should be close, man. And don't get me wrong, guys. Look, I'm not discrediting nothing about Kamaru Usman. And let me tell you a little secret. Kamaru Usman is one of my favorite fighters. He is. He's one of my favorite fighters. But I'm here to tell you the truth, and I'm here to tell you what I think. Kamaru Usman, guys, he's 38 years old. He's in a 3-5 losing streak. And don't get me wrong. Don't get me wrong. I know what you're going to say. He had a good fight against Hamza. He did. But are we really going to give people participation trophies? The man is 38 years old, guys. He is 38. The fight was razor close. Yes, don't get me wrong, against Hamza. Razor close. Razor. But he still lost. He still lost. And you know MMA math don't work. We know this already. MMA math don't work. It don't. And you know what's interesting to me? No, other than that, before I say what's interesting to me, this man hasn't fought in a year and 6 months. Look at this. A year and 6 months. And 6 months was his last fight against Hamza Chimaev. And I'm pretty sure there was like a rumor that he was supposed to be fighting JDM. And JDM, I'm pretty sure he did an interview. I'm pretty sure he was supposed to fight Ian Garry too. And he kept saying that everyone dodged them. Or was it Hamza? It was one of them 3. But I'm pretty sure he was rumored to fight one of them 3 and he like declined it or something. And now he's fighting Joaquin Buckley, which is another animal, dude. I'm pretty sure he was looking for an easier fight. He should have picked an easier fight because this man has all the momentum in the world, boys. He's in his prime years. He's literally right now a better version than Kamaru Usman. Like, literally. And I'm not just saying that because he looks like Kamaru Usman. I'm not saying that because I'm literally saying that he's just a better version of Kamaru Usman right now. Don't get me wrong. I'm saying right now. Okay? I'm not talking about his prime years. Because then we would be talking about a different outcome, okay? Okay, buddy? But look, if you guys remember, this seems like a forgotten incident between Kamaru Usman and Belal. But do you remember that Belal did an interview on their podcast and it never got to the public? You guys remember that? And it still hasn't gotten to the public. That is deleted footage that Kamaru Usman deleted because Belal verbally abused Kamaru Usman. He just destroyed him on the mic, and I guess and a fight broke out. It got physical, and that's the reason Kamaru Usman didn't want to release the footage. But he could have released the footage, of course. Like, there was footage of him, both of them probably going back and forth with the mic. He could have released that part. He didn't have to release the whole thing. But that's interesting. That's very, very interesting, because after the Hamza Chimaev fight, it looked like a piece of him broke, man. It really, really did, because that fight was so close. And after that 3-fight losing streak, losing 3 razor close fights, like he said that himself too. And it's true. Losing just 3 razor close fights, man, it does something to you. Because he was on top of the world for years. And like it literally looked like a piece of him broke. You know that interview after the fight when he has like the white suit and the woman interviewer. I don't really remember her name, but I if you guys watch interviews after the fights, you guys know what I'm talking about. The people that watch the interviews. He was crying. He was like he was trying to hold it in the most he can, and he couldn't, because it looked like a piece of him broke, man. It really, really did. And obviously he just lost, but that loss specifically, the Hamza Chimaev, it was like the last straw, you know, the last straw. But man, Kamaru Usman after that fight turned into a full-time podcaster, because that's what he literally became, a full-time podcaster. Like, seriously. By the time the fight happens, by the time that happens, it might be 1 year and 8 months or 1 year 7 months that he hasn't fought. I don't know the exact time, but almost 2 years. Almost 2 years. And he didn't even get he didn't get a lot of damage on the Hamzat fight. So he just took a break, more mentally than physically. Because he looked like he was mentally broken. Like, I'm telling you, he took that amount of time because of his mind. Because I'm telling you right now, it looked like it was the last straw. And I don't know, I can't fully tell you if he's gonna come in with the right mindset against Joaquin Buckley. I just don't know, man. And I'm not certain of Kamaru Usman. That's why I think Joaquin Buckley, this is just the perfect timing for him to take this fight. That's just what it is. The perfect timing to take this fight against a full-time podcaster. It's so disrespectful to say it like that, because Kamaru Usman has done so much for us, the fans, the company. Great champion. But it's just what it is, bro. That's what happens. Fighters age. You know, more people come in, replace them. And I think Joaquin Buckley is going to give Kamaru Usman a piece of reality. It's time. It really, really is time. And a part of me is like thinking like, there's no way that Izzy just got knocked out and now Joaquin Buckley is going to get knocked out. Like, that would be insane for me to like like, if you told me that back in 2022, like, I wouldn't, like, the two kings, because the other one left, would get knocked out back to back at the end of their careers, just like I wouldn't really believe you like that, man. And especially the Edwards, you know what? Don't let me get started with the Edwards fight, because that was just the luckiest shot of all time. You know, perfect timing. He did beat him in the next one, but I just feel like that knockout, dude, it just changed something in Usman. It really, really did. But I think this is time, boys. It's time for Kamaru Usman to hang it up after this fight. I don't want to see him lose anymore. I don't believe this should be close. Joaquin Buckley should dominate Usman. He should. On the feet, he should absolutely dominate Usman on the feet. Let me move on to I want to look at the rankings real quick. Because let's just read it out. Sean Brady number 1, Shavkat 2, Leon Edwards 3, Usman 4, Jack 5, Ian 6, and Joaquin Buckley 7. And as you guys see on the next to their names, that's, the change. Ian Gary just surpassed Buckley on the rankings. And the reason I'm saying that is because Ian Gary, one of his major excuses for not fighting Buckley is always like, oh, you're under me on the rankings and all that stuff. And now he can say that. He's under him on the rankings and all that stuff. And Joaquin Buckley is going to fight a number 4 ranked Usman, which will put him above Gary if he does defeat him. And I just feel like this is just meant to happen, boys. It's like literally meant to happen. Like quite literally, dude. Like Joaquin Buckley will beat Usman. He will be 4th. And either Gary, and I believe Gary needs one more fight to fight for the belt. And I feel like that's the perfect fight. Joaquin Buckley. It looks like, it just seems like the perfect fight for him to fight for the belt after he defeats Joaquin Buckley. That just seems too perfect for it not to happen. You know what I mean? But yeah, man, please let me know what you think down in the comment section, what you think the outcome is for this fight, how you think, you know, the fighter you pick wins, because this is going to be a great fight. This is going to be a great fight. I can feel it. 2 people that are just relentless are going to be fighting. I feel like Kamaru Usman is gonna let it all out. He's gonna go out there and just, when I say empty the tank, I don't mean get tired, but you know what I mean. Just empty the tank, because 38 years old, man. Man, it's sad to see, but that's just the reality of our life, man. But yeah, let me know what you're thinking down in the comment section. Leave a like, brothers. It really does help out my small channel. Hit that sub button. I want to hit 500 subscribers by the end of this month. With that being said, I'll see everyone very, very soon. Goodbye.